So, do you think that people won't take you seriously if you don't dress the part?
When you enter a room where you don't know anybody,
Hmm.
first thing they notice is what you're wearing, what shoes are you wearing.
Yeah.
I think the definition of our dressing is changed. Suit is one of the points. They are amazing. Anybody wearing a suit looks great. Somebody asks me, would you prefer a Zinnia suit, which is very expensive, or would you wear a suit that is very cheap? I will say that I would wear a suit that fits me. If you get the fit right, anything that you wear becomes fabulous.
As an AVP of India, what do you think is the biggest misconception that people have about the textile industry that is winning the market?
Advertising can sell.
Do you think that we can't tell something in the textile industry?
पहले जैसा नहीं है.
Our leaders develop in traditional or very cultural roles. So, what do you think is the strategy here?
हम इतने ज़्यादा रूटेड हैं कल्चर में एंड हमारे पास एक चीज़ नहीं है दिखाने के लिए. In terms of marketing, we have given 19 awards to you now. We try to change the game.
Are you trying to say that you don't need to put up that grade to prove your grade?
You can buy a suit and wear it. Where will you buy grey matter from?
Today, we are not talking about suits. We are talking about the power, the perception, the ambition that it takes to build a brand, an image, and a career from scratch. Akash has spent 20 years studying exactly that. Welcome to the Ambitionist podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, Akash, you've spent 2 decades almost starting from marketing to experiential marketing from media, and then now as a leading strategist for India's probably one of the most largest textile industries in India, right?
Yep.
So, what is that one trait that has followed you while with every jump?
It's been interesting. So, like everybody says that they have their own stories and they know exactly where they want to go. I don't think so anybody does. For me, it's always been curiosity with a little disrespect for comfort. So my industries might be different. I started my career with tiles,
Mm-hmm.
then I got into media,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm in textiles.
Okay.
But I have always been a part of brand marketing,
Okay.
so I know where I want to be. For me, designations, companies, everything is good to have, but I do not like to sit in a confined box that this is who I am. That is not who I am. That is, I am for that period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been fun exploring new things, being true to your craft, and moving from industry to industry. So it's, as I said, curiosity with a little disregard for comfort.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself as the ambitionist?
I think everybody is an ambitionist, but I think people tie ambition to goals
Mm-hmm.
and to success.
Mm-hmm.
For me, being an ambitionist is having clarity of what dreams I need to achieve and working towards it. It's the journey that I enjoy the most. And once you reach there, great. And if you're still going there, then keep going. So, ambition is not equivalent to success. Ambition sometimes is today you're scrolling on Instagram and you're like looking, oh, it's an amazing quote, but you don't want to take any action towards it. So ambition without action is of no use.
Yeah.
So you work towards it, and that's what ambitionist is to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you don't tie ambition to materialistic goals.
Oh, everybody needs to have materialistic goals.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I'm not a saint to tell everybody don't have materialistic goals. Please do have. Maybe if that drives you, that should be the first thing that you should have. But as I said, that you need to make sure that goals are great, but action and consistency is what is required. Whether it is materialistic or spiritual or whatever it is, you need to start taking action towards it. So that is a materialistic. Yes, please be. I mean, it's always good to sit in a good car, move around in different countries,
Yeah.
travel. It opens up your mind. It's always good to have these things. So there is no rule to it.
Mm-hmm.
It is all individual. You have a different ambition.
Yeah.
I have different. The person behind the camera has a different ambition. Maybe he wants to be a DOP one day or a director one day. So ambitions don't need to be in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a moment in your career where you actually backed yourself while nobody else did? And what did it feel like?
Many, I mean, everybody has it. If you are not backing yourself, who else will, right? We are sitting here and talking about power dressing.
Yeah.
Expectation would have been me turning up in a three-piece suit.
Yeah.
But
That is
I
exactly what
am
I
here
expected.
wearing my t-shirt and my brand's
Yeah.
jacket. So I have always been a misfit, and it's not out of design.
Hmm.
It's been always there.
Hmm.
Somehow I do not identify with this corporate rat race, because I have a philosophy. My father used to tell me that winner of a rat race is still a rat.
That's true.
I don't need to be one. So, I mean, I have never defined myself in
In a
these
box.
boxes. And because of that, the moment you enter in a room, like a boardroom doesn't need to be in your entry in a suit. I mean, a three
Mm-hmm.
piece doesn't give you the power.
Okay.
Yep. What gives you the power is what you carry with yourself and your intent for it. So I have been in situations. In my first job, I went for my first interview for a role of a brand manager after I had seen a cutting in some newspaper. I was just fresh out of college. I knew that I will not get selected, but I wanted to see how do owners of companies look like.
Oh.
So I went there and I
Yeah.
sat, and there were MBAs around. I was the last one to enter, and I came out with a job. I was in the brand manager. I was a brand executive, but it was good. So if I had not backed myself that day, if after seeing that only MBAs are needed to
Yeah.
apply,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't be maybe here. That was the start of the journey. I mean, with Times of India, with the brands that I used to work with, like Filmfare and Femina, there have been multiple instances wherein you are right up against the wall. But if you don't back yourself, nobody is coming to save you. So the only thing that kept me going all the time was believe that somebody is watching.
Hmm.
हो ही जाएगा. You will come out of it.
So do you
And
consider yourself like the main hero of your own film? Is it like that?
oh, I think I'm in a video game wherein I'm the main character and somebody is playing
All the gamers
same
are going
same
to be so
playing.
happy with this answer.
Yeah. And then see, so if you are a character in a video game, how
Yeah.
would you want yourself to be?
To have multiple lifetimes.
अभी एक ही है. So then you have to
Exactly.
play it well. So when you
Exactly.
have the
See?
controller, somebody else has
Yeah.
the controller. So you have to make sure that you're trying to play well. I mean, you don't know what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong in different situations. Your idea should be do the best of what you can do, and don't follow people blindly. Don't follow anybody.
Are you against of this whole idea of following the trends?
Mhm.
Or you consider yourself like, as a thought leader? Or you would want to be a thought leader? Like you said, like today's episode was all about power dressing, but you said no, let me break that
Yeah,
thing
I mean,
up.
see,
Yeah.
what is
So
power
yeah.
dressing? I mean, but let me just very nicely ask.
Yeah.
Power dressing is not formal dressing. Formal dressing is a category.
Yeah.
Power dressing is what suits you,
Hmm.
how well it fits you. It can be a t-shirt, it can be a hoodie, it can be a jacket, or a suit. So people confuse category with power dressing.
Yeah.
That's a formal suit category. Power dressing is what makes you feel
Powerful.
comfortable when you get out, when your intent is clear, and when you enter, whether in a boardroom, in a shoot area, in in a set, wherever, whatever is your playground. If you are comfortable and you know that whatever you're wearing is helping you, take that out of your mind कि मैं ठीक लग रहा हूँ कि नहीं. Once that is out, then you can focus on your work, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, please don't confuse formal wear with power dressing. That's it.
Okay. So let's just dive deeper into this whole power dressing aspect because this comes across as a very, like a psychological lesson, especially for people in the corporates,
Yep.
right? Like if you don't dress the part, you don't look the part,
Yep.
right? And this has been there for like ages now,
Always. Yeah.
right? So
Mm.
do you think that people won't take you seriously if you don't dress the part?
It's there's always a yes and a no to it.
Mm-hmm.
When you enter a room where you know don't know anybody, the
Hmm.
first thing they notice is what you're wearing and what shoes are you wearing.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you wearing? Uh, if it's a party where everybody is in their black tuxedos and this
Yeah.
and that, you show up in your cargos and maybe a Nehru jacket. So first thing they always notice is it's you and me, it's human. Yeah, I think ये यहाँ कैसे आ गया? Why is
Hmm.
this person here? But if imagine if this entire party was around you and you were
Hmm.
the main character for
Yeah.
it, and people didn't know where they have come and whose party they have come,
Hmm.
and then once you get a chance to talk about yourself or why you are there and who you are, so I feel that people are judged twice always. One is the first time you see them, other is when you start speaking to them.
Hmm.
So I make it a point to it's human to judge, but I make it a point to at least try and find out about somebody before I jump to conclusions.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's human nature to sit and judge, but uh, it's for every person. It's an individual choice. Sometimes you have to read the room right, you have to
Yeah.
understand the place right, and dress accordingly. But sometimes, like you, I have never seen uh, Zuckerberg beyond wearing those gray t-shirts.
Hmm.
So he made sure that he doesn't have to think too much about going ahead and wasting time to understand what does he want to wear. So सबका अलग है यार. But yeah, if you're starting out, try and see what it is all about. Try and read the place, the room, and then slowly evolve
Hmm.
and understand whether you want to fit in a box or whether you want to just be there and let people follow you around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this question is again an extension to what you said. Okay. So if that was the case, or if all the world leaders would be thinking like what you had to say, right? Then why even have suits?
Suits because they are amazing. Anybody wearing a suit
Hmm.
looks great. And the only reason is because it removes a lot of clutter on a person.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a nice silhouette, a fit. And I can promise you that, and I've seen it being a
Hmm.
part of down here in the last two and a
Hmm.
half years.
Hmm.
You pick up anybody, you make them wear a suit, it immediately turns them. They're a changed person.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to,
But again,
ask you. Like
suit,
this can
suit,
turn into a
suit,
good debate,
suit
you
again.
know.
I am not against suits. I mean, I love suits. I love trench coats. I
Yeah.
love,
See, that's what I'm trying to
but I do
ask
not
you.
want people to define when I have to wear suits.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather choose when I want to wear it. I know when I should be wearing it.
Hmm.
I know the places where it should be. But if you tell me, no, no, you have to come and have a meeting with some XYZ of this company,
Yeah.
you better come dressed in a suit. I don't think so.
No, because why I asked you this is because suits all throughout have been a defining symbol
Of
of
power dressing.
authority and power, right? Even if fashions kept changing year after year, right? Trend after trend, but suits is something which really defines you as an authoritative figure,
Yeah, it keeps you
right?
classy, it keeps you classic,
Yes.
it keeps you old school. But I think the definition of power dressing has changed
Mm-hmm.
over the last decade or so, is what I can see. That suit is one of the power dresses for you. It makes you feel a certain way.
Hmm.
But I have seen people turn up in t-shirts and they fit well. Please understand, basic thing for anybody. If somebody asks me, would you prefer a Xenia suit which is very expensive, or would you prefer or would you wear a suit that is very cheap? I will say that I will wear a suit that fits me first.
Hmm.
If you get the fit right,
Hmm.
then whether it is a suit, whether it is a t-shirt or a shirt or anything that you wear becomes power dressing. So my debate is not that I hate suits. I love suits, but just suits is not power dressing.
Hmm.
People might not agree with me, but that's what my philosophy is. Very very clear about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's just dive deeper, or let's just get inside the industry aspects of it, right? How do you think has the menswear industry, or especially the men's power dressing kind of industry, has changed in the last decade?
It's changed, and how? I mean, from the time that I was out of college and where we are today, everything is evolved.
Yeah.
Earlier, people used to follow what we used to see
Mm-hmm.
everywhere else in the world.
Hmm.
Today, India is defining fashion. Men have started realizing that there is not just one kapda that they need to wear.
Yeah.
If you're in office, short pant ही नहीं पहननी है. Now, fashions become individualistic. Like, I would like to wear what I can wear. If the organization agrees or doesn't agree, I think organizations have also started changing their mindset. At least I can see mine.
Hmm.
That the fashion is evolving. People are not focusing on ये कपड़ा इस occasion के लिए.
Hmm.
Now they are focusing on this is me. I will look very good in a band gala in this,
Mm-hmm.
or I will look amazing in a gray suit here, or I will look brilliant in a navy suit somewhere else. But now people are thinking that this is for me. I
Mm-hmm.
love linens. I don't want to wear wool. I don't want to wear PVs. So people have now started taking interest in understanding what they're wearing. कपड़ा क्या है? सूट होता है कि नहीं मेरे पे? Am I liking it? It's now about comfort. In the last 5 years, I have never taken fashion so seriously, but now that I am a part of a fashion industry, when I see it, the first brand that I launched when I came here in Donia
Hmm.
Group was a stretch brand called Neo Stretch.
Yeah.
It's a four-way stretch fabric. I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah.
And that stemmed out of a basic need for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Because इसके पहले भी मैंने शर्ट पैंट पहनी है.
Hmm.
And the moment you sit, you are stiff. Moment you're sitting, you can't do this.
Yeah.
So now people
Yeah.
have understood that comfort is a part of fashion. That's why stretch has gone bonkers right now. We have another brand that we're launching, which
Mm-hmm.
is similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
We have started a retail chain on it.
Mm-hmm.
So comfort is very important. People have started understanding what they like. They have started understanding their body type. They have started understanding this looks good and bad. They've started experimenting. And that is how fashion has changed. It is not changed because somebody in Europe said, okay, this is what
Yeah.
the next wave of fashion will look
Yeah.
like. Indians are the ones who will say, no, hello, we are not doing that.
But do you think this has all come because of social media and the awareness that it carries around? Because let's just be honest, we still have very less awareness about menswear,
Hmm.
even today,
Hmm.
even though, like, social media has gone bonkers about fashion in
Hmm.
every sense, right? But still, do you think that this has, or this could have been one of the reasons for that kind of
Obviously, I mean,
awareness?
exposure, right?
Yeah.
What social media done has done is exposure. Like
Yeah.
one of my favorite things to do is travel, and wherever I get an opportunity, whether it's within India, to the remotest part of India, or to another city, to any part in whether I'm going to Europe or Asia, I
Mm-hmm.
like to see how people dress up,
Mm-hmm.
and everywhere uh, I I'm blessed to see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
Social media has done the same thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Now they can, at the scroll of a finger, figure out
Yeah.
what is happening in US and what people are wearing in Europe. I mean, most I will become unpopular, but I think European fashion is boring.
All the Europeans listening to this, please. I mean, we do
They're all.
have an audience from Europe, so I don't know if we get a backlash with this, but yeah.
It's my opinion, so no backlash
Yeah.
for her. But good thing is, everybody looks like they're models and they're walking on the ramp.
Yeah, actually.
But the worst thing is they're either black, beige, or gray.
Yeah.
So they don't experiment. So what social media has done is it has helped us see everything that is happening everywhere. If you're interested in it, it's everything is on your fingertips right now.
Yeah.
तुम्हें देखना है कि क्या था 1950s में कि क्या होगा 2050 में.
Right.
कहीं ना कहीं किसी ने कोई वीडियो बनाया होगा उसके ऊपर. And there is all the information that is available to you. Now this has helped you understand that what is it that I want to adopt?
Hmm.
Is there anything that I have in my mind which I think is fashion? Can I put it out there? Everybody is it's a democracy right
Yeah.
now. Everybody has become a fashion stylist. So it is up to you who do you like and who do you not like?
Yeah.
Like the kid who went viral last month, is making clothes out of scraps and the shoes. I'm forgetting his name, but but he's now everybody's copying him.
Hmm.
All he did was stand on a platform and on one music
Hmm.
uh, picks up a shoe and then transitions
Mm-hmm.
and the shoe, and it creates the outfit out of waste. Now that has become fashion. People are chasing him. I think Instagram wrote a message or this thing that we are trying to get in touch with you.
Yeah.
I think it's Calputix. I'm
Okay.
getting the name right. So social media ने हर चीज आपके सामने दे दी है. Now you have a choice to adopt what you want to
Yeah.
adopt, and then you have a choice to create what you want to create. Earlier, you did not have that choice. For men, it was shirt, pant,
Yeah. Or safari suit or something.
safari
Just that,
suits,
that's it.
or some few colors.
Yeah.
So if you are an office goer, शर्ट पैंट पहन के जानी है. कोई ओकेजन हो गया तो उसके ऊपर एक जैकेट डाल
Jacket
लिया.
pehna hai.
But that's not the case today. I mean, it's evolving, and how, and it's an amazing time to be. There's so many creators. I remember one creator. I don't remember the name,
Hmm.
but I think he's from Punjab. The kind of following that he has, and the his knowledge of suits and how to dress up, it's crazy. I follow him
Yeah.
to see. So again, I don't hate suits. I like to do it, but I want to do it when I want to do it,
Yeah.
right? Do not put me into saying आज ये पहन के आओ." ना हो पाएगा.
Right. So, as an AVP of Donyar,
Hmm.
what do you think is the biggest misconception that people have about the textile industry that is winning the market share today?
Biggest misconception.
Yes.
I think the biggest misconception, I think it's that advertising can sell the product. Seetha.
You think advertising can't sell
It
something
has to
in the
be
textile
mix.
industry?
पहले जैसा नहीं रह गया. It's
Uh-huh.
not like earlier. I remember when growing up, I used to see these ads of Sunil Gavaskar and a certain suiting brand. Then there
Millions of
was,
men used to feature in
yes,
one
a
of
lot of
the
so
brands. Yeah.
so what was the playbook that time?
Uh-huh.
You have a suiting brand.
You have a
Uh,
storyline
yeah, you,
and
there was never okay. There was a story. Okay,
yeah.
so you had a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
You had a suit, and you had people wearing a suit and then winning in life. Today it's different. I mean, today the biggest misconception is, at least for this industry, textile industry, is like uh, people are raving about you, and the moment you launch something, they will jump on it. It's not that. Uh,
What do you mean by that?
Today, when you wake up in the morning, I mean, I don't know when was the last time you woke up and said, "यार आज तो सूट पहनना है, आज सूट खरीदने जाना है." That's not part of your top of your mind.
Hmm.
So if I think as a marketeer today that uh, my brand has been there for a very long time
Hmm.
and people know about it, all I have to do is create one ad and that advertising will sell my product. No, the entire playbook has changed.
Hmm.
Today, earlier, buying a fabric and getting a suit stitched was a way of life.
Yeah.
Today, you don't have time. Your attention span is 3 seconds on Instagram or maybe
True.
less. I can't expect you to first find where the fabrics are. Go to a shop, ask the person, भैया मैंने वो ad देखा था and I want to get a suit stitched. Then you don't know much about, a lot of people don't know much about the fabrics.
Yeah.
What is PV? What is PW? What is this blend? What is that blend? What is stretch? So whatever the guy behind the counter shows you, what will you ask if you want to buy that? I want to get a suit made.
Yeah.
Then you'll go like, you will get asked which color. So you will go
Yeah.
black, blue,
Yeah.
red, yellow, whatever you like.
Yes.
Then you say, okay, do you need checks or do you need planes or do you
Yeah.
need? So then
Stripes.
you'll say,
Yeah.
he'll ask you, okay, do you want Indian? Do you want Italian? Do you want Woolen?
Yeah.
Then you can like, okay, I need Italian. Then he'll show you 10 things in Italian. ये stretch में stretch है इसमें नहीं है. Then you're again confused. Also give me stretch. Then you think about, oh, I have seen one ad of this brand. Let me now ask which brand fabrics are these.
Yeah.
That will help me make a decision. So the biggest myth is that one advertising can sell your product or your fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Today, making the brand is a bigger challenge than earlier it was. Without proper uh, positioning of what this brand
Yeah.
is trying to say. Donier is very clear for us. It's a mass brand. It's still prevalent in the tier 3, tier 2 cities. People still use it as a way of life to get. कि
Mm-hmm.
कपड़ा कटवाया और उन्होंने पैंट स्टिच करवा ली।
Okay.
ठीक है। सो देयर हमने पोजीशन किया डॉनियर को एज डॉनियर सूट्स यू।
Hmm.
हिंदी में अगर आप बोलो तो डॉनियर जचता है। But if I do the same with the other brands like Ferrara, which is our Italian brand, it will not work. So Ferrara is a different positioning.
Hmm.
Different positioning is called desire differently. It's for a person who has everything in life.
Hmm.
You and I have 1,000 crores in our bank,
Hmm.
but you will use it in a certain way. I'll use it in a certain way.
Yeah.
So when you have everything, you desire differently. That's the kind of positioning. So how do I put that positioning across to the right audience first?
Mm-hmm.
Whether they will accept you,
Yeah.
will they follow you?
Hmm.
There is a zillion gazillion thing that needs to be done today than just running one ad. So that's what I
Okay.
meant. The biggest misconception is that we have a brand ambassador, we
Mm-hmm.
have an ad, and it'll sell like hotcakes. Doesn't happen now. That's the difference.
So you're saying that all the new entrants into the textile industry, into this market, should they just avoid having a brand ambassador?
Oh no, please have. It'll give you at least a face, but have the right ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that it's for the new entrants. I'm also saying for a legacy brand like us, I don't want legacy to become look what we have done in the past. I want legacy to be a base saying look how we are transitioning and changing.
Mm-hmm.
That is that is the fun. So today, advertising is one part of it. Brand building is more than that. Uh, First, you have to understand who you are selling it to. What does that person like? वो क्या करता है उसकी डिजिटल फुटप्रिंट्स क्या है वो
Mm-hmm.
दिन भर में करता क्या है इज ही इंटरेस्टेड इन वेयरिंग अ सूट और नॉट उसने लास्ट में कभी सूट पहना था क्या नहीं
Exactly.
सो द एंटायर मैट्रिक्स हैज चेंज्ड
Yeah.
एवरीथिंग इज चेंज सो it's not that simple. So if you are a new brand and if you can afford, please have it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather spend that money in creating and building a community.
Okay.
Today, biggest of brands in the last 2 3 years, India mein,
Mm-hmm.
or globally, just after COVID,
Mm-hmm.
I know of a lot of brands that have become cult or because they created and they found their community first. I was just reading about a brand that has not even launched its product yet, and they
In
have been
India?
documenting their journey. They're already at 95,000 followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So they have very happily changed the entire playbook. कि वो पहले they'll create a community and then they will launch their product.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you have the money, please get a good brand ambassador, but use it well. I think our problem with our entire sector is
Mm-hmm.
maybe we have the money and we have the biggest of stars
Yes.
as brand ambassadors,
Yes.
but I think we don't know how to use them. I had I have Tiger Shroff,
Yeah.
who's my brand ambassador
For
for
Neo
Neo
Stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah.
I did not want to create an ad कि टाइगर को पहना दिया और वो ही इज विनिंग एंड किसी के पाँव छू रहा है एंड ही इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन ट्रॉफी आई डिड नॉट वांट टू डू दैट सो व्हाट वी डिड फॉर नियो स्ट्रेच इज वी सेड लेट्स मेक fabrics interesting. It is a stretch brand. I want to show its stretch without showing stretch. We launched an entity called Donio Studios. Donio Studios, the entire base of the entire thing is that we will be using music as the base to put our brands ahead. No in your face branding. We launched our first track called Freedom to Move. I think it's on Donia Studios YouTube channel and it's crossed about 12 and a half, 13 million views. Uh, Tiger enjoyed it. He was dancing on a track, which is not a jingle. Nowhere have I said, in the entire video, you will not even see one little logo presence of Donia
Okay.
or Neo Stretch. It worked well for us.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of marketing, we have some 18, 19 awards we have won for that because we try to change the playbook.
That's
Now,
good.
when you had a question that whether you back yourself,
Yeah.
yes, this is what I back myself with. Like when I went to the director saying, "मुझे गाना बनाना है," and he had a blank look on his face saying, "What?" But when I explained that we have Tiger,
Yeah.
let's use him well.
Yeah.
He's an amazing human being.
Yeah.
He's one of the most nicest people that I have met, and he dances well. Let's not create a jingle. Let's use Tonya Studios as a platform to build music.
Hmm.
There are a lot of these budding music artists who do not have the platform or the resources. Can I become the platform? I mean, for me, that's not for making money, but
Yeah.
putting content out. And that's what we will do. Plus, we'll keep releasing tracks with Tiger Shroff as well.
Hmm.
So, that ways, we've started changing the way textile market looked at advertising,
Hmm.
and I will very happily say that there were a lot of people who were following suit.
Hmm.
A lot of brands that never went beyond creating an ad with a celebrity are now trying to explore music, now trying to be part of events.
Yeah.
So uh, I would like to think that हमने किया है, but whatever is the case, the entire thing is changing. So if you have the money, please have a brand ambassador, but do justice to yourself and to the brand ambassador. Don't just
Hmm.
have him for the face.
So you mentioned something about using your brand ambassador correctly and then catering to an audience who is still trying to figure out
Hmm.
what suits them best
Hmm.
and so forth,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? Now, coming from a social media perspective,
Hmm.
right, I really want to know from your aspects that how are global menswear brands or
Hmm.
probably a heritage brand like Donier adapting to the younger generation, the younger audience, or probably trying to make it like a digital first approach?
That is not a question anymore. I mean, you'll not survive without that. I'm no more, I don't call myself a heritage brand at all. I made a deliberate uh, this thing that we will not call ourselves textile at all.
Mm-hmm.
So today, Donier Group is India's leading lifestyle and fashion house.
Okay.
All our brands will talk to you in language of lifestyle and fashion. For me, textile fabric is a commodity. Like I'm a sneakerhead. For me, a shoe is a shoe. It's a commodity.
Yeah.
बट उसके ऊपर वो swoosh आता है तब वो 3 ट्रिलियन का ब्रांड बन जाता है, राइट? सो commodity needs to start becoming brand, and people should feel that okay, if I'm wearing an OCM, which is known globally for tweeds and jackets, then I feel a certain way.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing a Grado, which is from GBTL, we have, then the positioning there is made to lead. Then that should make me feel elevated that okay, I'm wearing the best power suit that there is.
Yeah.
So, how would you know what to wear? Is the easiest way is through the digital medium, but a lot of maybe even us and our competitors did not understand how to use digital. कभी हम हनुमान जयंती की फोटोज डाल रहे हैं, बधाइयाँ भेज रहे हैं, दिवाली ग्रीटिंग्स भेज रहे हैं.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we are not there yet, but we have just started the transition. As I said, we're not a traditional brand sitting because हमारे पास एक 40 साल पुराना brand है. I want to use it as a platform and change the way we think and do business. And maybe tomorrow in the near future, you should be able to click and order
Just purchase.
and
Yeah.
see how it looks on you. Try. And it's right here. मतलब it's not even it's like 10 years down the line. नहीं वो अभी है, शायद 6 महीने 1 साल में होना start हो जाएगा.
Yeah, but then why have, the heritage brands probably so far have not taken that route of probably a quick commerce or,
बाकियों के लिए I can't say. I'm happy that they are not, so that now I can focus on that.
yeah,
But it it stems from couple of reasons. Yeah, one is we've been doing it for so long. We know everything. We know everything is a big trap.
exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to
yeah.
pinpoint that, like,
It's a
the
big trap.
moment you say we know everything, it's
Yeah,
like,
and that is the
okay,
situation because most of these brands today have been there for a very long time.
yes,
Like the brand OCM that we have that has changed hands and now part of Donier Group
yeah,
has been here for 101 years. So I think it's only I know the only brand that has seen World War One, World War Two, and still survived, right? GBTL is 80.
hmm,
Donier itself is over 40 years.
yeah, yeah,
Then we have Mayur Shootings, which is close to 50 years. Graviera, the first ad was
yeah,
with, I think, Salman Khan in 94. So that is around 35, 40
yeah.
years.
Then we have
So ये
Raymond,
सारे
then we
brands
have, yeah,
जब आप सोचो अगर आप इतने सालों से चला रहे हो and you चलो this is your
yeah.
show, and if I say no, don't do it like this, you do it this way, what will you say? I know everything. The only
That's
brands
a
that
good,
start changing are the ones
yeah,
who are happy to listen to the other ones.
yeah,
And if Donier Group has had the heart to have me, so from a completely different industry, and I see that they are open to transition, they're open to change, and they are sometimes they will not like me for things. Sometimes I might not like their way of it,
yeah,
but we are trying to figure out. So our clear motive is digital first, and digital not just for the heck of being present, but really making sure and finding ways to be a part of your life. So I should be maybe start being part of your lives with my brands in 6 odd months. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because see, the kind of audience that is there on digital mediums, it's majorly Gen Zs, right? Very few millennials are what that you will find there, right? So
Mm,
to cater to a generation who is so much into, like, comfort clothing, or probably sustainable fashion, or just t-shirts and hoodies,
mm.
like you mentioned earlier also. So to cater to that kind of audience, is it difficult for a brand like Donier to even adapt in their marketing perspectives?
I think it's difficult for everybody. What you are talking about
Yeah, because
is
see,
a
my
change
point,
of lifestyle.
yeah, yeah. See, because you can be digital first with your approach, right? But adapting to that kind of audience
Mm.
is a part of
So that's where I
huge
said that
strategy. Yeah.
today there is no national campaign,
Mm-hmm.
there is no regional campaign,
Okay.
there is no national brand ambassador. India is not national anymore.
Anymore.
India has nations within the nation. What works in Delhi will never work maybe in a Chennai or the remotest places in down south
That's
or
true.
northeast. Uh, I'll go mental if I have to create 30 different things for 30 different states
Hmm.
or cities or ethnicities or religious beliefs. We need to figure out what is it, who is our community, and who's interested in knowing about us. And we have enough people in India who are interested in
Yeah,
fashion,
yeah, true.
but they do not have avenues.
Hmm.
अगर मुझे रेड कार्पेट इवेंट पे जाना है, I don't know what to wear.
Hmm.
I'll Google what to wear on red carpet. You might get a black suit with a tie or a tuxedo. So now I want to become a platform where I'm saying that, oh, you have the basic things that you need. You don't have too much money right now. You need at least two shirts or three shirts. You need two trousers
Hmm.
and one suit. And I'll show you five different ways of wearing it.
Okay.
This is how you wear it when you have this occasion. This is how you wear it. Like your previous question, what is the most difficult thing that the brands say? One of the things is this only. Like today, it's not about which brand is selling what and maybe kya product. Today, best product is hygiene.
Yeah.
Now people think about comfort. People think about occasion wear.
Yeah.
What works for them. Is it looking premium even if you have not paid for it? Everybody wants to look nice, and a suit can make you look amazingly nice. Even I have seen brands selling you suits for 2000 rupees.
Hmm.
I have worn them. Nobody can tell you apart. So our the entire way that people are moving towards fashion is changing, but कुछ लोग अभी भी उसमें अटके हुए हैं कि उनको यही ब्रांड पहनेंगे तो
Yeah.
एलिवेटेड फील
Yeah.
करेंगे.
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं है. ओनली थिंग इज, अगर इफ इट फिट्स यू वेल, इट डजेंट मैटर वो 100 रुपए का है, 1000 रुपए का है, लाख रुपए का है, 1 करोड़ रुपए का है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You will always stand out. And today's generation is the one that is working towards understanding themselves.
Yeah.
So if
True.
I find my community on social media through my brands, then I will be using the medium better. Just presence will not work.
Hmm.
And all I can speak about my brands, and we are focused on like a neo stretch. The reason of music is not just music; it is music and performing arts. Uh, the positioning of that brand is freedom to move. Now, freedom to move doesn't mean because you're wearing a stretch clothing that means you can keep moving.
Yeah.
Idea is, what is your freedom to move? Yours is you want to build a platform that becomes known globally for
Yeah.
this thing. My freedom to move is I want to launch my own brand very soon, which can be anything. I want to make films.
Yeah.
The person who's watching it will have a different freedom to move. So we've captured the essence of the brand.
Hmm.
We never said that ये brand पहनो सबसे ज़्यादा stretch होता है.
Hmm.
So with that, we have what some 50, 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. So they liked it, right? They like the positioning. So they look at what we are doing.
Hmm.
Now we have to do it better. We have to start speaking to them in their language, and we have to listen to what they want and stop just throwing things from our side कि ये
Yeah.
देखो मेरा brand ये कर रहा है, ये कर
Yeah.
रहा है. So digital medium किस तरह से हमें use करना है, we'll see, and hopefully a lot of people will tell me how to use it better. I am all ears. I'm very happy to know what to do.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But with so much of transition happening in the textile industry,
Hmm.
even today,
Hmm.
right? And especially now,
Hmm.
like, textile industry is having a very good and a huge revolution
Hmm.
coming along with
Hmm.
the inclusion of khadi back again in the game,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm.
do you think in the coming years
Hmm.
the whole perception is going to shift from normal suitings to getting khadi suits, or probably getting the khadi wear or sustainable wearables all
It's
across?
already started. I think, as I was mentioning sometime earlier, that fashion somewhere, a lot of places, fashion is very lateral. मतलब एक ही direction में चल रहा है.
Hmm.
India is the only place where fashion is crazy, right? Uh, there's colors.
Yeah.
People are experimenting with colors in suits. One of our brand, the Italian brand Ferrino Mizoni, is known only because we give some crazy colors in suits.
Hmm.
Uh, Today, if you are going to a wedding or an occasion, you can choose to wear bandgalas, or you can still go in suits, or you can just wear a trousers and shirt and go.
Yeah.
Films are making gamchas
Yeah.
famous. A lot of international brands randomly picking up our Indian stuff and overpricing and selling them is
Yes.
putting India on the maps. I think it was Vivian Westwood. Please don't hate me if I'm getting the designer wrong. But last year or last to last year, they did a show at Gateway of India,
Yeah.
and it was all khadi.
Yeah.
So khadi is ours. It is our roots. And earlier maybe we were trying to ape what Western world was doing. Today, as Indians, we don't care. We own what we have,
Yeah.
whether it
That
is
is true.
khadi, whether it is the best cottons that you can wear. Everything that is ours is rooted in a lot of things, you know.
Hmm.
हर जगह की ट्रेडिशन अलग है, तरीका पहनने का अलग है, एंड लोग बना रहे. आई थिंक किसी तो एयरलाइंस के यूनिफॉर्म मैंने देखा है कि ट्राउजर्स पे साड़ी पहन रहे हैं.
Yeah.
So people are embracing, like India is, I think, whether people agree with me or not, India is a place where fashion, global fashion happens.
That's true.
Um, it's not boring, it's not restricted to three colors. I think Japan is another one
Mm-hmm.
where fashion is ever evolving, but it may be the kind of depth that we have in India. mm, it's crazy. I mean, I have no words to say the kind of potential our stuff has globally. It's crazy.
So do you think khadi is going to replace major
There's so
fashion
much
trends
space.
right now?
There's so much space for everything. Nobody needs to be replacing anything.
Okay.
Khadi can be added on to it.
Mm-hmm.
There is enough and more space. As I said, people are experimenting.
Yeah.
I experiment so much. I was just telling you that we had an event yesterday.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a marketing conclave, serious stuff. I was in my cargos and a t-shirt,
Yeah.
but I was wearing an aero jacket on it, and I want to really assume that I was looking nice because randomly somebody came out with saying that
Yeah.
you do not fit the corporate
Yeah.
framework.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I take it as a compliment and I moved on. So हर एक चीज का ऑप्शन है. फ्यूजन हो रहा है सूटिंग्स में. आप जीन्स पे जैकेट्स पहनते हो.
Yeah.
In our own campaigns, we have so many women that we portray wearing
Yeah.
suits. They look so amazing
Yeah.
wearing suits and
Yeah.
skirts and pants, and shorts and jackets are in.
Hmm.
So India is a place that goes bonkers. Yeah, I think best place for fashion.
So while we're talking about power dressing,
Hmm.
right? Why do you think that the white kurta,
Hmm.
the traditional white kurta, it became like almost a uniform of power
Hmm.
in the Indian politics? And what message does it send psychologically, probably? Because
Ah.
we can't ignore the fact that politicians do use dressing as a
Hmm.
part of messaging,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm.
what message do you think it sends across psychologically to everyone else?
I think बड़ा simple है वो. My opinion is it just denotes simplicity.
Okay.
ठीक है. And optics wise, it shows that listen, I'm yours. I'm at your level. I'm the same. I'm here to work with you and help you, uh, while ignoring the motorcade outside, but it shows that it's simple. And in India, वो तुमने अपने बाप दादा सबको पहने हुए देखा है, सो कल्चरली ना बहुत फेमिलियर लगता है.
Yeah.
So what does familiarity do? Oh, he's our person.
Yeah.
And it's a symbolism of purity, uh, clarity.
You feel relatable to that person.
You just feel that approachable है.
Yeah.
अभी मैं white कुर्ते में, if I'm a politician, is a question for them. You look at everybody. एक तो they carry it with swag. ठीक है. Second, that the basic thing is simplicity. The optics are very clear that I'm approachable, I'm working for you,
Yeah.
and I come completely devoid of anything. I'm the same for you. Like even you can afford a white kurta and I'm wearing a white kurta. It doesn't show flashy watches or expensive
Yeah.
suits or this. So white kurta, it's a symbolism of simplicity, and it just breaks down all the barriers for the optics of it. So I think that's why it's the national go-to uniform.
But it is the uniform of power. And it has been
It has
considered
become a
as,
symbol of power.
yes, yes.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I meant. It
yeah, I
has
mean,
been a uniform of power,
hmm.
most symbolically, I would say.
Again, no, because when you, what is politics all about? It's also unfortunately theatrics because you have to talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You are in eyes of a lot of people who are of different mindsets, different age, different. So how do you become uniform to them?
Hmm.
Saying that I am your leader.
Mm-hmm.
I am very, very nice. I'm very simple. I'm approachable. You can come to me anytime. I am here for you.
Hmm.
I am here for looking after you, your causes. And different colors might give different connotations, but
Yeah.
white is a symbol of purity.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. And that because you've seen it so many times, now it has become a symbol of power
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Global leaders usually carry themselves in well cut suits.
Yep.
Um, but when it comes to Asia
Hmm.
or when it comes to India, our leaders turn up in typical traditional or probably cultural dresses,
Hmm.
right? So,
Hmm.
what do you think is the strategy going on over there?
I'm not a political analyst, but I will try and decode with my little brain.
Hmm.
When you talk about global leaders or Western leaders wearing a certain thing or three-piece suits, and mostly all of them are in
Yeah.
blacks,
Yeah.
I think that's their culture. Their Europe, US, suits is a part of their culture. That is their,
Hmm.
sorry, but that is like their kurta pajama. Like they the weather is amazing. They
Yeah.
can wear suits, they can wear trench coats, they can wear everything. So I don't think so. They put too much uh,
Emphasis on this.
saying they. I don't even think that they might be thinking of should we wear something else. The suits has been the thing for them all the time. The only thing that they can do is what design and who's designing it for them, and they look amazing in it. I mean,
Hmm.
the French president was your prime
Hmm.
minister. Oh,
Hmm.
my politics is really bad. Please cut, definitely cut this. So all these politicians,
Yeah.
they look very nice. It is their way of life. When you talk about Asia, now Asia, we, including us, we are so culturally rooted. We have the oldest the cultures. People have been here for thousands of years.
Hmm.
Our Puranas, our Vedas talk
Yeah.
about things. हम इतने ज़्यादा rooted हैं culture में, and हमारे पास एक चीज़ नहीं है दिखाने के लिए. Like a
North
northeast
has
has a
different.
different way of dressing up.
Yeah.
A south has a different. In south you have
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
places. In Maharashtra there is different.
Yeah.
UP there is different. MP is different. Bihar is different. Kashmir is different. Everywhere it is different. With so many cultures, you turn up into a Western three-piece suit is not something. So it's not maybe a power play, but it is symbolism that, like if you see Thailand हो गया, Vietnam हो गया, उनके politicians, they are all deeply rooted to their culture. For
Yeah.
them, that is pride. So we wear our heart on our sleeves, and that is how our prime minister is dressed like that wherever he goes.
Yeah.
He has his own style, and he makes sure that he speaks in our language, and doesn't bow down to the pressure of being. or being in a box
Yeah. He
of
doesn't
how
try to
people,
fit in. He stands out,
and
probably, I would
that's
say.
worked for us, right? That
Yeah.
has changed the way people look at us when you travel abroad and when you see people. Uh, I don't know about how it was earlier, but I keep hearing a lot of stories.
Yeah.
But when I go now, oh, you're from India, so you have that
That's
acceptance,
nice.
and all that acceptance and acceptance of the way we are and our fashion and the way we look and what we wear and our saris and our suits and our kurtas and our bandgalas is because on global stages
They've embraced it.
people have embraced it and gone ahead unabashed about it.
Yeah.
So that's why, well, politicians, they have their own choices, but
So there's
mm,
no strategy going on here,
I
in your
don't think
opinion?
so. I don't think so. I mean, I've seen.
Because
uh,
mostly politicians use their dressing as a tool to send across a message
So the only
in
message
in
that we are,
different rooms that
yeah, I mean,
they
the
move
only message
across.
maybe that we are trying to say is that hello, we don't fit into any of your boxes. We are
Probably,
different,
yes.
and we are our own, and we stand on our own. That's it. Beyond that, I don't want to think more about it. They all look amazing on what they
Yeah.
wear. Yeah.
What, according to you,
Hmm.
is the single biggest mistake that most ambitious Indian men,
Huh.
or probably most ambitious Indian individuals, are
Right.
making, that is costing them actually their own credibility?
Arre baap re. It's a deep question.
Yeah, because you are all about, having comfortable clothing, t-shirts, sweatshirts. So now, because you are at a place here where where people would actually look at you,
Hmm.
look up to you, right? So,
I hope you are looking at me and not looking up to me as of now. But I think the biggest mistake, I think there are two ways. One. Generic, eh? Some people are too overdressed,
yeah.
some people are too underdressed. And what the single biggest thing is, and again, I'm saying it like a broken record. If it fits you, wear it. If it doesn't fit you, change it. If you are you spoke about the people who want to do it right now. If you're going for, you get a chance to go to an event which is there, which is about your field, and you
Yeah.
know that a lot of professionals around you. What I have noticed, forget them. What I have noticed is people who have reached a certain stage in their careers and
Yeah.
beyond, who people look up to. For them now, they turn up just how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Their clothing doesn't define them anymore,
Yeah.
right?
But then that's the successful category.
No, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if I have a chance to go to such a place, and if I go completely dressed in a three-piece suit and which is ill-fitting and we have taken from somebody
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
galat. So read the room, overdressed, nahi hone ki zarurat hai, and underdressed, and in the same thing, like in the same example, if I end up, I'm completely new, I'm starting off, I need to meet a lot of people, and as you said earlier, people make impressions the moment they see you for the first time, and I turn up into ill-fitting clothes, not groomed well,
Hmm.
and it can be anything. It can even end up being a suit or a shirt. But if you're not groomed well and you have ill-fitting clothes, it's always difficult for you to reach. Now, these are my personal opinions because I've seen that
Yeah.
happen to me
Yeah.
as early as yesterday. So it's not that people make opinions about you. Like when you met me today for the first time, I'm sure you made an opinion about me. Now that opinion you have, maybe after we speak for some time, it might change or it
Yeah.
might stay the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when your entire growth or career path is linked to that going and reaching out to the right people.
Yeah.
So the only thing, underdress mat karo. Underdress mein matlab be groomed, be wear fitted clothes, and I'm not saying muscle clothes, properly fitted clothes that gives you a nice
Yeah.
silhouette.
Yeah.
And if you're, read the room right, कहाँ जा रहे हो? Just be right. If you want to be a little jazzy, that's up to you, but don't overdress.
Hmm.
Three piece suit पहन के किसी के बर्थडे पे मत पहुंच जाओ.
Hmm.
That is not the right thing to be. So these are the mistakes that I see. Ill-fitting clothes is the worst one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the only mistake which is costing them their credibility because
Credibility बाद में बनती है.
exactly.
It might cost them the chance to speak to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, most of the times, I mean, I don't think so. People are that shallow
Hmm.
that they will be like, "अरे यार, he's not dressed well, हटा दो."
Yeah.
ऐसे नहीं होता.
Yeah.
But always people form a perception. But if you, I've seen kids who show up in these places who come up to me and talk to me like, "Sir, I heard what you said and it was very nice. That guy is properly hair trimmed, nicely wearing a shirt. Doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
It's just that whatever you
Present well.
own, you bloody own it.
Yeah.
That it looks amazing on you, and that confidence shows. Then you're not worried कि what is he thinking about me or what is
Yeah.
she thinking about me. You're like, हाँ मैं यही हूँ. Now let me go and talk to them. So that is the only thing. I mean, for me, it's uh, not being well groomed
Hmm.
and not wearing things that fit you. That's
Okay.
the biggest one for me. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming back to the point from where we started this episode, right?
Mm.
About the hoodie culture,
I love hoodies. Yeah.
right? So, hoodie culture is actually taking up boardrooms these days,
Yep.
right? So, do you think there is a mindset shift in the corporate setup? Or is it just that, this hoodie culture people or people who are embracing this hoodie culture are just trying to, subtly
Mm.
shift that mindset?
Yeah. The day you start uh, feeling that you can show up as you want. Very well dressed though. Even hoodies. Hoodies also make you look very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I mean, I love hoodies and suits, but I really do love hoodies. It's just showing only one thing, that is the entire mindset of people is changing. They're not letting themselves be defined by what needs to be worn
Mm-hmm.
to show up at places. They're saying, मुझे पता है मैं कौन हूँ, मैं इसमें भी हूँ. I am not coming there to disrespect you, but this is who I am, and I know what I'm trying to do, and I am going to reach there. The amount of confidence that these people have is crazy, and when you just, it's like whatever you wear, you need to own it.
Yeah,
Like personally, I mean, I, people are not very happy about it, but sometimes I will pair a sneaker with this entire suit because it ends up looking nice. Not every suit will look great with
yeah,
sneakers. So you have to start experimenting, and you have to be comfortable with what you do. It's not necessary that you start wearing what people are telling you to. The day you reach that level of confidence, which everybody here, 80, 20-year-olds have that confidence. So some of them who naturally have it,
yeah.
वो तुम्हें पता चल जाएगा. Some people who are trying hard to copy and just to stand out, वो भी तुमको पता चल जाएगा. So it's very easy to differentiate. So
Mm-hmm.
the culture is not taking over anything. It's just creating other space. As I said, suits is a type of wear. It's a formal wear. Uh, Hoodies is a type of wear, which is informal wear. Both of them have a power dressing. Both of them are finding their ways. So power dressing is just not suits or just not hoodies. Just what suits you.
Okay. If a 25-year-old professional,
Hmm.
Indian professional, would want to build a powerful personal brand
Hmm.
image
Hmm.
or powerful personal image,
Hmm.
right? But on a limited budget,
Hmm.
what would your advice be to them?
अरे मैंने भी वही बहुत किया है यार. 25 साल में तो मेरे पास हो ही नहीं था. If you have a limited budget, I don't know what your limited budget is, but as I said earlier, have at least three good shirts,
Mm-hmm.
three to four good shirts, though trousers like a black and maybe one light. Have one jacket. Now you see whether it's a dark blue jacket, navy blue
Mm.
jacket, or a black jacket, or a gray,
Mm.
any one jacket. And I can promise you, those three to four shirts and trousers will give you at least 20 different ways of wearing it. And just figure out what are the colors that work.
Yeah.
Have a black shirt, have a white shirt, have a blue shirt.
Have a gray shirt or probably a gray suit.
Fourth one is yours. You can have yellow also if you want. But ये बेसिक तीन तीन शर्ट पकड़ो,
Yeah.
दो पैंट, एक जैकेट, and you can kill it. But make sure that it fits you right.
Mm-hmm.
It can be of any brand. It doesn't need to be a lakh rupees or a 50,000 rupees suit. Doesn't need to be.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 रुपए की शर्ट भी बहुत अच्छी लगती है. When you wear it, own it. That's it. सो 25 year olds फिगर आउट, 3 शर्ट कौन सी लेनी है। एक टी शर्ट भी रख लो, बिकॉज जैकेट के अंदर टी शर्ट भी अच्छी लगती है। या दैट्स
Okay.
इट।
So, in all the last three questions
हम्म।
and throughout all this conversation, are
हम्म।
you trying to say that you don't need to put up that gray suit
हम्म।
to prove your gray matter?
Nah. uh, Problem is, uh, you can buy a suit and wear it. Where will you buy gray matter from?
That's
Gray
a
suit
good
will give
one.
you an entry to some place, right?
Yeah.
But then when you open your mouth, people will know. So if you just need a first impression, the great. But if you need to sustain, then gray suit and gray matter don't go together. It will complement each other. बट देन ग्रे मैटर तुम कहीं से ला नहीं सकते हो। कुछ लोग ग्रे सूट नहीं खरीद पाएंगे, कुछ लोग ग्रे मैटर नहीं खरीद पाएंगे। द डे यू आर एबल टू blend
Match of
both,
both. Yeah.
that's the that's the sweet spot, yeah. So no, a suit is not uh, a, s- a measurement of how smart, intelligent, or capable you are. And again, if you do not have a suit, doesn't mean that you're not smart or capable. It's good to have, but it's not a symbol of intelligence. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that one advice that you would like to give to all the ambitionists watching? Coming
Be,
from you being an ambitionist yourself.
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what only I need to do. And only thing that I will tell you is, uh, enjoy your own company. Be really, really confident of who you are. Find who you are. Love yourself. And do not let people put you in boxes. Don't run for validation. Self validation is the best one. The day you achieve that, everything else falls into place. It's a very funny that the more money you have, the less you chase, the more you get. It's the same for everything. The moment you stop chasing for validation from other people, or thinking that how will they feel about me, but if you are confident about your own self, I can promise you the whole world will shift for you. A lot of people that I see are still chasing validation, that whether I did a good job, am I looking good today, uh, am I learning enough, क्या मेरा काम अच्छा हुआ, did you see what I have done,
Yeah.
how was it,
Right.
when you've created something and you've put it out there, क्या ही होगा,
Forget about it.
डाल दिया.
Yeah.
Don't chase validation. It's very good when you know that okay, I have done my best, अब जो देखेंगे होगा. So if you stop chasing validation, be confident of who you are, and you don't need expensive suits or expensive clothes to make you feel good. You just need to make sure that you're well groomed, and whatever you wear fits you well. That's it.
Apart from wearing,
Hmm. Confidence. Just stop chasing validation. Once you know that, and in your mind, I mean, I'm sure you guys have scrolled thousands of reels, but be very, very grateful for what you have. And that little gratitude ends up giving more of it to you. A lot of people that I see, and sometimes even I am the same way. Uh, I'm traveling in a car and I'm complaining about the traffic. Arre, but I have a car, right? A lot of people are standing in buses, 100 of them packed in one.
yeah,
They're complaining about something else.
yeah,
So, what I realized, and it was a shocker for me, for some reason, something came into my mind, and then I realized that you have so many things that you have made for yourself, or however it is. Why are you not thankful about that?
yeah.
I'm still chasing my next high. So that will never end. You will keep chasing. So have gratitude for everything that you have, smallest of things that you have. And when you have gratitude for it and when you feel good about it, you end up attracting more
More
good
of
to
it.
yourself. हमारी प्रॉब्लम क्या है, हमारे पास ये नहीं है. I don't have
Yeah,
I want to buy an Audi. I don't have an Audi. Oh shit, I want an Audi. When will I buy an Audi? मैं उसी जोन में रहूंगा. But I am like, I have two cars. I I have two pretty cars. चलो इसमें मैं खुश हूँ. I mean, let me focus on other things. So my mind space is not wasted on things
Yeah.
that I don't have.
Yeah.
It's happy and content with the kind of things that I have. And I know that it'll keep growing. So don't chase validation. Have tons of gratitude. That's it.
Okay. Can you do a quick rapid fire?
Chalo.
Yeah. Classic navy suit or bold patterned suit?
Depending on who you are, but classic navy suit any day.
Okay. Sneakers with a suit, yes or a no?
Oh, yes, absolutely yes.
No, it's a no for me, please, guys. I
Absolutely
mean,
yes. When you know that that sneaker goes well with the suit. Otherwise, don't kill the sneaker and the suit.
yeah.
But for me, it's a yes.
Okay. Luxury suit or a perfectly tailored, affordable suit?
Any day, perfectly tailored, affordable suit. Any damn day.
Okay. Grooming or clothing? What matters more?
Grooming.
Mm-hmm. One dressing mistake every Indian man should fix this year.
Just wear clothes that fit you. Stop wearing random clothes that don't fit you, please.
Okay. One word that defines an ambitionist.
Somebody who knows that he or she has a dream and they have to work towards it. A dream without action is just a dream.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So that's an ambitionist for me.
What should a man wear while he walks into a room and command attention within 5 seconds?
Anything that fits him well. It cannot be loose or shabby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if the shirt fits you well, great. You will command attention. If the suit fits you well, treat yourself well, focus on fitness, take care of your body. That's the only place that you will live in. And once you start doing it, understand who you are and wear things that suit you, you will command respect or attention any room you enter. It doesn't
Okay.
matter whether you're thin, fat. I don't know if I can use the word fat, but however your body type
Yeah.
is. If you wear what you think is comfortable and fits you, people will have your attention for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a person in a suit should command attention or should command respect first?
Respect comes from who you are. Attention. Visual है ना? Visual is always attention. Respect nahi. Respect is when they get to know whether you're worthy of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's never that.
Chalo. Thank you so much, Akash.
Yeah, fun. I hope it was fun because तुम्हारे पास बहुत सारे corporate आएंगे. हम corporate नहीं है.
Nahi. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank
I
you.
hope you also had equal
Oh,
fun,
yes.
which I had asking you some tricky questions. So yeah.
They were tricky for sure, and I hope they were good.
Yeah.
It was a really good time with you and pleasure that I was here. Thank you for calling me.
Thank you.
Thanks a ton.